Have you ever laid in bed at night completely exhausted, but your mind just would not stop talking? Your body is tired, your eyes are heavy, but your thoughts keep racing. You replay conversations, you think about work, you worry about money, you wonder if you said the wrong thing, you imagine problems that have not even happened yet. And the more you try to just relax, the louder your mind becomes. If that sounds familiar, you are not broken. You are not weak. You are human. Every day in America, people wake up already tired. They check their phones before they even sit up. Emails, news, bills, traffic, deadlines, family responsibilities, social media, expectations, noise. We live in a world that never really turns off, so our minds never really turn off either. Stress builds quietly. Anxiety shows up in small ways. Overthinking becomes normal. Mental tiredness feels like part of life. But what if I told you there is one simple habit that can calm your mind every single day? It does not cost money. It does not require special tools. It does not take hours. It takes just a few minutes. And it works because it teaches your mind something it has forgotten: how to slow down. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, I knew someone who felt constantly overwhelmed. Work emails never stopped. At home, there were responsibilities waiting. Even when sitting on the couch, they felt guilty for not doing more. One evening, after another long day, they sat in their car in the driveway. They did not go inside right away, they just sat there. At first, they scrolled on their phone, but then they put it down. They looked up at the sky. They noticed how quiet it was compared to the office. They took a slow breath, and for the first time that day, nothing was demanding their attention. That 5-minute pause changed everything. It became a small daily habit. A few minutes in the car, no phone, no noise, just breathing and noticing. And over time, something shifted. The mind was not as loud. The body was not as tense. The day felt more manageable. The one simple habit that calms your mind every day is this: create a daily pause, a real pause. A few minutes where you stop reacting and start breathing. That is it. But to help you make it real, I want to share several simple practices you can use inside that pause. You do not have to do all of them. Even one can make a difference. First, start with a 2-minute breathing reset. Right now, wherever you are, you can try this with me. Sit comfortably. Let your shoulders drop. Place one hand on your chest and one on your stomach if that feels okay. Take a slow breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it gently for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Now slowly breathe out through your mouth for 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. As you breathe out, imagine the stress leaving your body, like air slowly leaving a balloon. Do it one more time. Inhale, hold, exhale slowly. Notice how even a few breaths change something. Your heart rate softens, your shoulders relax, your thoughts slow down just a little. That is the power of a daily pause. Second, give your thoughts a place to land. Many people feel anxious because their thoughts stay trapped in their head. They spin in circles. The same worries repeat again and again. Try this. Once a day, write down what is bothering you. Just for 5 minutes. No perfect sentences, no grammar, just write. I'm worried about, I keep thinking about, I feel stressed because when thoughts move from your mind to paper, they lose some of their intensity. You are not holding them alone anymore. They are outside of you. Third, reduce noise on purpose. We are surrounded by constant sound: TV in the background, music in the car, notifications on our phones, podcasts while cooking. Something is always playing. Choose 10 minutes each day with no input, no screen, no sound, just quiet. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. That is okay. Your mind is adjusting. But over time, quiet becomes safe instead of scary. Fourth, step outside and look at something real. Not a screen, not a picture. Something real: the sky, a tree, the way sunlight hits a building, the way the air feels on your face. When you focus on something physical and simple, your brain shifts away from imaginary worries and back to the present moment. You do not need a long hike. Even standing outside your apartment or office for 3 minutes can help. Fifth, practice gentle self-talk. Notice how you speak to yourself during the day. When you make a mistake, do you say, "I'm so stupid"? When you forget something, do you say, "I can't do anything right"? That kind of self-talk increases stress. Try replacing harsh words with calmer ones. Instead of "I'm failing," say "I'm learning." Instead of "I can't handle this," say "This is hard, but I can take it one step at a time." Your mind listens to your voice. Make it a kind one. Sixth, create a small end-of-day ritual. Many people carry the entire day into bed. Work problems, arguments, to-do lists for tomorrow. Before you sleep, sit somewhere quiet for 5 minutes. Take a few slow breaths. Then say to yourself, today is done. I did what I could. Even if the day was messy, even if not everything was finished. Your mind needs closure. When you tell yourself the day is complete, your brain starts to release it. Seventh, move your body gently. You do not need an intense workout. A short walk around your neighborhood, stretching your arms and neck, rolling your shoulders, standing up and shaking out tension. Stress lives in the body. Movement helps it leave. When you combine these small actions with your daily pause, something powerful happens. You stop living in constant reaction mode. Instead of jumping from one demand to the next, you create space. Space between a stressful email and your response. Space between a mistake and self-criticism. Space between worry and sleep. That space is where calm grows. You might be thinking, this sounds simple. It is. But simple does not mean weak. Water is simple, but it shapes mountains. Breathing is simple, but it keeps you alive. Small daily habits change the nervous system slowly, gently, and deeply. Remember that person sitting in the car in the driveway? After a few months of daily pauses, they noticed something interesting. Problems did not disappear, work was still busy, life was still full, but their reaction changed. They were less snappy with family, they slept a little better, they felt more present during dinner, they laughed more easily. The outside world did not calm down. Their inside world did. That is the real goal. You cannot control traffic, you cannot control every bill, you cannot control every opinion people have about you, but you can control 5 minutes. 5 minutes of breathing, 5 minutes of quiet, 5 minutes of honest writing, 5 minutes of looking at the sky, and those 5 minutes, repeated every day, teach your brain a new pattern. Not panic, not rush, not constant alertness, but steadiness. If you feel mentally tired, it does not mean you are lazy. It means you have been carrying too much without resting your mind. If you overthink, it does not mean you are weak. It means your brain is trying to protect you from possible pain. If you feel stressed, it does not mean you are failing. It means you care. Be gentle with yourself. Tonight, instead of trying to fix your whole life, just try the pause. Before bed, sit down. Take 3 slow breaths. Put your phone away. Let the day end. Tomorrow, maybe step outside for a few minutes. Notice the air. Notice the light. The day after that, write down what is on your mind. You do not need to change everything at once. Calm is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built in small, repeated acts of care. And you deserve that care. Your mind works hard for you every day. It plans, it solves, it remembers, it protects. Give it a break. Give it a pause. And watch how, little by little, the noise becomes softer, the tension becomes lighter, and you begin to feel like yourself again. Follow Mental Health Daily for more calm and clarity.